I'm a mom. I have 2 girls. I have a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old. And with both of my pregnancies, I gained a lot of weight. And so, anyway, I've been working on losing the weight. So in the last year, I've lost, as of now, 69 pounds since I had my baby in August last year. So, anyway, I've learned a lot, and I wanted to share some tips with you. And so, first of all, the first tip that you can do is believe that you can do it. A lot of people don't believe that they can do it. They don't believe that they can actually, lose the weight or get in shape. And so that's number 1. It's in your mind, and you have to believe it. And you have to believe it every day, not just, okay, I'm going to do it for a day or a week, but you just keep believing it. And when the going gets tough, you keep believing it and you keep going for it. So that's step number 1. So step number 2 is to organize your time. A lot of times when I talk to people, they say, oh, I don't have time to exercise, or I don't have time to eat healthy, or I don't have time. I'm always in a rush. And, our day-to-day lives are so busy these days. And so what I found that really helps is to first take out a map or a calendar and map out your life. Map out your priorities first. And so if your priorities are work or your family or your kids or your church or whatever your priorities are, you map those in first in your calendar. So you make sure you have all those. And then you next map out your health and fitness things. So you have your meal planning time in there, you have grocery shopping time, you have your exercise time, and then you go even further and you map out every meal and every snack. And so when it gets busy and it gets crazy, then you just look at your calendar and you say, oh, I'm going to eat this for a snack or this for lunch. And because a lot of people, when you're in a rush, you just grab some chips or grab whatever you have there because you're in a rush. So anyway, organizing your time with your priorities first, and making your workouts a priority, because it seems like that's the first thing to go. We're busy, you don't have time to exercise. So you put that on your calendar and you make it like a meeting. Like, okay, this is an important meeting, my workout, I'm going to do it. So you commit to it. Okay, the next thing I learned was you eat 5 times a day. And this seems like a lot, and it seems kind of hard, but once you get going, it's not too bad. And that's what really helped me with my weight loss, is eating every 2 to 3 hours. And I never felt hungry. I always felt a lot of energy. It helped a lot. And so you're fueling your body with the right kinds of foods. And so when you're doing your workouts and you're going through your day, you're feeling good. So the next thing, okay, I don't know about you, but I had the biggest sweet tooth. And so this was so hard. Who has a sweet tooth right here? Okay.
3 o'clock p.m.
All right, yeah, so afternoon, yeah, that's when it rolls around. Yeah, so for me, the reason why I gained so much weight during my pregnancy is because I craved sugar. I just, wanted the donuts. Even one day at the end, I was just so sick of, I got to almost 200 pounds. Well, I was 196, almost there. Anyway, I'm 5'4", so that was high for me. And I remember laying on the bed and I just did not care. So my ankles were swelling. It's August, it was so hot, and I was just like, ugh. And so I was craving donuts. My husband was like, okay, go get donuts. He brought the box back, and he was like, oh, they didn't have individual ones. They only had a box. I'm like, don't worry, just leave it. I'll just eat it. So I ate 8 donuts in one time. Yeah, that was one of my weakness moments. But anyway, so you can't go from that to cut. A lot of people say oh, I'm going to eat all the sugar, or I'm going to cut sugar, but it's too hard. You can't do that. So what I did was really helpful is you have 1 treat a day, or 1 treat every 2 days, and you decide what your treat is. For me, a treat was a bowl of ice cream, or a cookie, or something that's your treat, and then you don't feel bad about it. You just say, okay, this is what I'm limiting myself, this is what I'm having, and then you gradually, now, I don't have sugar hardly at all now, because I've been gradually easing out. But honestly, at first I did 2 treats a day, so I was just oh, I can't go from tons of sugar to nothing. So you ease your way out and run for This is a good tip I just learned recently is you don't drink water while you're eating. You drink 30 minutes before you eat, and it helps you digest your food better, and it helps you absorb the food better. So that's a good tip to do. The next one is to find a workout that you love and that you can be excited about. If you hate running, don't run. If you hate swimming, don't swim. Like, people think like, oh, I need to exercise, I'm gonna go to the gym, but I hate it. Like, find something that you love and you're passionate. If you love dancing, dance. If you love, going on a walk, or if you like playing sports, whatever you love, like find something that you love and you can do it every day. So the next one is find a support system so you're not doing it alone. And the support system has to be someone that you don't know. Like, it can't be your spouse or your sister. It has to be someone, you can know them, but not very well. Like, maybe your neighbor or, someone in your area or me, I don't know. Anyway, just someone that will keep you accountable. Because I don't know about you, but with my husband, when we were workout buddies, okay, we're going to wake up every morning at 6, it's like 7, oh, we got to work, it's okay, we'll do it tomorrow, But when you have someone that you're accountable to that you don't know, you have to do it, you have to show up and be there. So, and the last thing is be consistent. Don't give up. Like I say, like health and fitness, there's not a magic pill, there's not a quick fix. The best thing that you can do is to be consistent, to do your exercise daily, to stay positive and motivated, eating your good, healthy foods, and to keep going and to be motivated and positive. So anyway, there's my tips to be successful, and I'm happy to help answer any questions if you have any. So thanks. We're going to go ahead and help.
Hi, my name is Ricci, and I was born in South America, Guyana. Migrated from Guyana to Canada, Toronto. Lived there for 7 years, couldn't stand the cold. So here I end up in Arizona. I've been here 11 years. We opened the salon here in 2005, so we've been here like 7.5 years. So that's a little rundown about myself. Been doing here over 20 years, not quite 25. So what I would like to share is a few tips about your hair, but I would prefer to take questions because one tip might go over and over. So I don't just want to give you the tip, I will take questions. If anyone have any problem with the hair or challenge with the hair, please free to ask. So, okay, go ahead.
Like lately I've noticed my hair is drier, and my hair's pretty straight, but lately when I dry it, like right around here, it's just like a thicker, coarser, or something's trying to happen in my hair. It's not straight.
It's not straight?
Yeah.
Okay. Frizzy, do you find it that frizzy or just
Frizzy.
frizzy? Okay, that's a very simple tip. When you blow dry your hair, do you usually get a blow dry away from your hair like this? When you do this first? That's what created it. It's the heat. Plus when you do this, you're frizzing your hair. Whenever you blow dry your hair and you want to take away frizz, you hold the blow dryer direct to the hair. And you blow dry it like this. So by doing this, you assume that it will burn the hair, damage the hair, but it's the opposite. The heat will dry it and also smooth it. Anytime you go like this, you're damaging your hair. So by doing this, the cuticles face downward. So when you go like this, you're opening the cuticles, so your hair becomes drier and open. So by blow drying it downwards, you close the cuticle, also smooth your hair, and you'll find it much more smoother and polished. We could use a demonstration if you guys would like that?
Let's see it.
You don't have color in your hair, you said, right?
No.
have the next question, go ahead. So I could get Cornelio to help me here do this. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I'll refer to you. So your hair is virgin here?
Yes.
So we have two foundation products. I have the tonic, is recommended for color treated hair, and then the prep is for the virgin hair. It's not a styling product, but it's a product that you should use. It's a foundation product. It balances the pH in your hair. So when you put product now, your product will stick onto something.
Nice little watch.
So what you do, you just hold the blow volume right into your hair and you just press it out. Yeah. And you section it so well as you do it.
Would it make a difference? Make a difference if you use a brush or comb while you're doing that?
You could use a brush. Yes, you could use a flat brush, or you could use your hand. You will take, now if I was to do this now, right? If I was to just miss it here, and blow dry your hair, most people do this. What do you think I'm doing?
That's what I did.
I'm frizzing her hair. So that will help you with the right product. And I'm going to give you some product to go home with. How's that? That's good? Okay. You're doing the opposite of what you should be doing. Any other questions?
I cannot get my 9-year-old's hair to curl,
To curl?
no matter what. Doesn't matter what curling iron I'm using, it doesn't matter if I put curl cream in, doesn't matter if I mousse it before I put in the foam rollers at night, it just won't hold the curl.
Okay. And when you curl, like ringlet curl, or you just wanted to scrunch it and make it look curly?
Anything.
Anything.
She has straight, stick,
She
straight
has
hair.
stick straight here.
I
Okay.
know it doesn't help that she's not here to look at it, but
Well,
Looking at your hair, I can see.
Something like that.
Looking at your hair, I can tell that yours doesn't curl either.
no, mine does. Mine will hold curl even for, a half a day, but hers
okay.
is.
How long is her hair?
Her hair is not this long.
Good, that's perfect. A week get curl up to her.
Yeah?
Yeah. So if we gotta, let's use this here. What's your favorite dish
To eat?
to cook?
Oh, to cook?
Yeah.
Pork tenderloin.
What do you need to prepare pork tenderloin?
You need olive oil and some different spices.
So you need ingredients, but you end up with one dish at the end.
Right.
So what we gonna end up with curly here, but we need some ingredients.
Right.
Are
Okay.
you using the right ingredients? That's a question.
Probably not.
Okay, good. That's good. So what we have started, we have to start with the right shampoo and the right condition. Every shampoo and condition at the back here are for different types of hair. This is the shampoo you should be using and the conditioner. So what you're gonna do, you're trying to enhance whatever curls she has, or you're preparing the hair just like we're preparing the tenderloin. Now, prepare it good. So when you do put your seasoning on it, it tastes good. The defining cream with a bit of texture.
Okay.
And can I use you back as a guinea pig? So by putting the product in her hair, put the product in her hair. Hold your situation. Twist it
Okay.
with the product in,
Okay.
right? Twist it. The product will help you.
Okay.
And you're gonna hold it together. So you get a clip and you clip this here now.
Mm-hmm.
Next section, continue doing the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Clip these together.
Okay.
So forth. And you use a diffuser.
Okay.
Do you use a diffuser?
Nope. In fact, I really don't blow dry her hair.
You have to.
Okay.
Because what we're going to do, the heat going to mold the hair into the shape. The product is
Okay.
there to hold the shape,
Okay.
but you want to dry the hair. So you trap the shape.
Okay.
So you have to diffuse it.
Okay.
Okay, show out the diffuser.
I'm going to give you,
I used to
Yeah.
have one. I know
Yeah.
what they, I mean, I know how, but.
it's very inexpensive, a diffuser.
Oh,
And when you use a diffuser, you just hold your hair like this
Mm-hmm.
and just let it dry. Don't try to get it all over the place.
Right.
Don't move the hair because once you keep moving it, you're destroying the shape.
Right. Okay.
So the whole idea is to mold it. The product is going to help keep the shape,
Okay.
and the blow dry, when it dries, it's going to
Okay.
keep that shape.
Okay. Yeah, she's all girl and it's still enough that she can have curly hair.
So remind me, I'm going to give you some product for your little daughters you can go home and practice. And we're going to take care of you. Any questions? Come on, feel free.
Can you help me season that pork tendon?
I find this time of year that my hair is very staticky.
Staticky.
Yeah, it's real staticky.
What caused staticky, guys? What caused static?
Dry.
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 So you lack moisture in your
I
hair.
put conditioner.
What condition you do? Okay. So obviously you're not using the right condition. You're washing, when you rinse your hair, you rinse it with hot water. You have to do the opposite.
Don't rinse it out?
No, what heat does. Help me guys, what heat does? Soften something and open it. So what water will do? It will strip everything out.
Yeah, the hot water is.
The hot water, the heat gonna open your hair, the water runs out everything. So you just condition your hair, you just defeat the purpose when you rinse it with hot water.
So you use leave-in conditioner or something?
You can use leave-in condition. There is a quenching complex from Bumble and Bumble. Why look for specific products? Because they make products for specific purpose. Just like your seasoning. If I want cream sauce, I can't put tomato sauce inside. I have to get cream, right? So it's a quenching complex. If you don't like your rinse your hair with lukewarm water, you should be rinsing your hair with, not hot water. Put a little bit of this with your styling product, and you should be able to solve that problem. Tomorrow the problem will go away.
My only issue with my hair is my gray and I can't help them. They're not going away.
They're not going away. Well, the good thing, we could fix that problem. We
Yeah.
have something called color. Color with the hair problem. I was just showing you the hair problem. So what we do, we have different colors, the hair problem, to match your gray. So you're not gonna come in here every week to color your hair, obviously,
No.
right?
But
I don't expect you to
every
do.
week, yeah.
So you will see your new growth. You will see your new growth, right?
He's a great singer.
Hold on a second. I got some.
Got some. So when you see a new growth, this is not to replace your color, right? It's just where you style your hair, where you part your hair. We just want to soften this, to blend this in.
Wow.
oh, you got it all
Ray,
done.
I know, Ray.
It's fantastic.
And they call him the magician.
That's it. So there are a lot of products, there's a lot of tools out there. Just, we need to ask the right people.
Does it come out every time, every day, like when you brush your hair? Or
No, when you
every
brush
time
it, it
wash
stays,
it?
but when you wash your hair, it will go away.
Oh, that's cool.
It's not to replace
Powder.
color, it's
It's a
just to
powder.
It's like a little.
hold you, to get you to the next color.
It adheres to the hair, so it doesn't.
The brown hair powder,
it doesn't, well, it's spring.
so what I will do, you will match the color. For example, here. You should wear it here like that. That's a great fix, right?
Freaking, yeah. It's a Going graffiti.
Yeah.
That was gonna be my question.
Come on, everyone have questions, please. Please, I have all this information. I've been doing this for 20-something years, I want to help. This whole class here is not to trick you guys to take anything from you guys. I want to give back to my community. And this is a way of giving back to my community. Go ahead.
How often should you get your hair cut?
Your haircut?
Yeah,
Good question.
because I don't very often.
You know, often. If you want to maintain a certain look, you want to maintain a certain length, 5 to 6 weeks is the perfect time to cut your hair. Because your hair will grow enough to change the shape of your hair.
What if I want to grow my hair out, but
If
still keep it healthy?
Then you cut your hair every 6 weeks, but you go to a hairdresser, is not scissors happy. That's my tip to you.
Okay.
You want to tell your hairdresser, I'm growing my hair, so you establish this relationship. And you set goal. Well, I want my hair like this. If your hair grow this much every 6 weeks, and you cut this much every 6 weeks, you're like a rocking chair, going backward and forward. But once you set a goal and your hair is here, you just clean up the ends. But cleaning up the ends make a huge difference because you still want healthy hair once you go into your carpet.
And how often do you recommend washing your hair?
Wash your hair
Yeah.
when it's dirty.
Okay.
There's no, if anyone tells you you need to wash your hair every day or every other day, 2 times a week, all of that is correct. Wash your hair when it's dirty. Yes?
I've really been doing like a lot of the natural stuff in here, so once in a while I'll use a dark beer to rinse my hair.
Dog beer?
Yeah, or else I'll use, the other day, we looked at some information, it was olive oil, egg, and honey for your hair. Do you recommend stuff like that?
That's the whole remedy girl there for us, right? What beer does? Beer has acid. It's alcohol. It will damage your hair the first way, right? Now, if you, the reason why you want to wash your hair with beer is to strip buildup, product buildup, elements outside, smoke. But you're using something that totally is not for your hair. Something to drink that intoxicates you. So obviously, it's not good, right? We have a shampoo called Sunday. It's a deep cleansing shampoo. You see why the name is Sunday? Use it on Sunday. Use it once a week. Right? It's not an everyday shampoo. Just strip buildup. Product buildup. People smoke. All the crap from the cars, you know, the pollution. It's settled because our hair is very porous. It grabs onto everything. So this will take care of you. Still, I wouldn't tell you not to use beer. Would I use it? No.
Yeah.
So if I wouldn't do something for myself, I would not recommend it for no one.
Drink the beer.
Drink. Or shoot the beer. Come on, you have to have a question.
And sometimes I trim my things myself.
If you ask me for my advice, if you should trim it back. The answer is no. Because I want to get a job. If I tell you to cut your bangs, I don't have a job. Anyway, our bang trims are free once you cut your hair or your client of the salon. Your bang trims between your haircuts are free. So you don't have to cut your bangs once you come here.
And without the drawing.
That is the first pitch I'm pitching to Ricci. So.
You talked earlier about getting a haircut every 6 weeks. Because I like to coordinate my cut and my color together, I go once a month. It really does grow nice. All the product use is really good.
Yeah.
But I just feel comfortable because I've got the bangs that get too long, the ends get scraggly. So is that just on a personal basis? You can feel the fact. For me, every 4 weeks is what works for me.
You said it at the end there. personally.
Yeah.
If they're washable, I would not change that. But remember, if you're going to someone whose scissors happy to keep cutting more and more, then you will lose the length that you want. But once you build a relationship with your stylist, everything, once a week is good. I do want to give you guys a tip, since nobody asked me. The first thing, what I would recommend, when you take a shower, you shampoo your hair. The first thing you get in the shower. If you're going to wash your hair that day, shampoo it. Put your conditioner in, put your hair up in a plastic cap. Then take your shower, so you give your hair some time to absorb the conditioner. So when you finish, take your shower, take your warm shower. I'm not uptight. I hate cold shower. Take your warm shower. But when you finish, loose your hair down and rinse your hair with lukewarm water. In 2 weeks' time, you should see an improvement with your hair. With the right product, and that's what I just said, and all of us deserve healthy hair. Felicia, for example, we color Felicia hair every 10 days. Plus, we highlight her hair.
Every 10 days?
Every 10 days, I color Felicia hair.
Your
highlight
name is Felicia.
Like 3 times a year, we highlight her hair. But this is her hair. And her hair is very curly. So curly hair are very soft, easy to damage. But I think she had nice, pretty healthy hair.
Why do you color it so often?
Because her new growth. Felicia hair is pretty white. Say,
Oh,
Yes.
Felicia hair is very white.
95% gray, and it show up so fast like a brown shine. So I can take it as a professional looking at it gray in my hair. Because if somebody walks in and says, you know, I would like to look color, I just standing on my roots, that would be crazy.
yes. That's true.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and ask you guys a question now. What's your biggest challenge with your hair? Styling?
I don't know.
Do you always blow dry your hair?
No.
You need to blow dry your hair every day. Not every day. Every time you wash your hair, you blow dry your hair. Do not leave your hair air dry. It's the biggest baloney someone could ever tell you. I'm serious about this. Very, very serious. If any hairdresser tells you that you don't need to blow dry your hair every day, you need to run away from that hairdresser. Give you an example. If you do your dishes and you don't dry them, what happens? Water spots. And what's water spots? Calcium buildup. If your hair is porous, what happens with your hair? Calcium buildup. Your hair get rough over a period of time. So you need to blow dry your hair. Give me an example. Question.
I don't know what to do with it in the morning.
In the morning?
It looks lit, so I just throw it up. What do I do?
Style your hair. Wash your hair and style your hair in the evening. If you use the right product. Now there are some products that we have memory. You know the Play-Doh?
Yeah.
You know the guy who came up with Play-Doh? The technology in Play-Doh in some of these finishing products. So when you finish your hair and you finish with that product, you can sleep on your hair and turn it around. And once you wake up in the morning and you smooth it out, it will come back to the shape that you want.
What's that stuff?
I want to remind you to show that. Hit me with a question.
My hair is colored and it has a permanent embroidered perm out, so I use a flat iron on a daily basis. Am I hurting my hair using a flat iron?
No.
Because I go and if it was not a
No,
flat
you're
iron.
not hurting your hair. Once you use the right product to protect your hair and you use the treatment that you should be using, it should not damage your hair. Excuse me, when you also use a flat iron in your hair should be 100% dry. Good, you're doing the right thing.
What can I do to help my hair grow?
Help your hair grow. There's a lot of research. Fish oil, vitamin D, do magic. Your nail, your hair, more and more they are realizing. Down the road, there will be a lot of vitamin E in most of these hair products. You know?
Still don't have one. I just got a cut. I'm
You just-
happy with.
You happy with? Perfect.
So good.
Good.
I like short hair, like this spiky, but I hate products. I hate putting product, I hate how it feels when you put it, I mean, I like how it looks, but I hate how it feels to try to blow dry it when you put the product in. It like has traction, you know, if you use a brush or whatever. Is there
Okay.
an easy product to use that's,
What product do you use right now?
I don't know, I have tons of different
Tons
kinds. I have.
So
I mean,
what,
like,
what you
when you
don't
put-
like about a product? That
When
the
you put
feel?
mousse in your hair, like it has a weird feeling, like
Okay.
I like clean hair.
You like clean hair.
Yeah, but I
When
have
you like
to
it,
use
you
product,
you
yeah,
have to use product.
it's a nice light.
I don't want to sound like I'm selling you product. I'm going to give you some samples so you can take home and you can try them.
I usually go 6 months before I get my hair,
6 months? What's the reason why 6 months?
because the shape that I've found to my hairdresser for the last 12 years usually goes, I mean, it's okay. And results,
So you cut your hair, so 6 months, how much your hair will grow in 6 months? But this much?
yeah.
So what we doing, you're changing your shape every time you go back. So you grow in your hair, you cut it and you go back short and wait until. Is that what you like?
I'll go back to her and just have it trimmed, I won't cut all
Oh,
of that,
okay.
you know, so I'll get
Okay,
trimmed.
we're confusing cut and trim.
I
It's
guess
one word,
it's the same
okay,
thing,
yeah,
so
yes,
trim
yes,
every
yes.
6 months.
So you really go back and change the shape. Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong.
No, if, like I said, if that rock your boat and you enjoy that and that's what you want, who am I as a hairdresser to tell you not to?
So I'm here 6 weeks and that's
6 weeks is to maintain. No, okay.
Yeah.
6 weeks is to maintain your look.
Uh-huh.
So for example, if I wear my hair, is it this long?
It's dry strap.
Yeah, all right, here. In 6 weeks time, you're gonna grow this much. So what do I need to do to maintain that look? I need to come back 6 weeks and take out that because that's what I want. I don't want it longer or shorter. So that's why I say 6 weeks. Because 6 weeks it will grow enough for you to make a difference.
Yes.
So that's why I say 6 weeks.
Thanks everyone for coming. We hope you had a really good time. This is our first one, and we're going to do these once a month. I was telling some people earlier that we're hoping to do like themes, kind of like Christmas tips or New Year's tips, just to kind of change it up. So you're welcome to come again or invite friends. We're just getting started, but we just wanted to, do this for the community and share different tips and get people involved. So thanks for coming, and we have a gift basket to give away. So
And everybody will leave home tonight with some product. So don't go away. I'm going to go through the video and see what will be beneficial for your type of hair. And I will keep it. So one doesn't fit all. Okay, so don't go away. I personally want to thank Shannon. I met Shannon, but 3 weeks ago? A few weeks ago, she came in the salon, and right off the bat, we seemed like we knew each other for forever. And when we started talking, and I said, what can we do for the community? He said, here we are. So there's no trick. I want you guys to know that this is no trick. You guys don't have to come back to the Ricci's. I would love to have you guys as clients. But if you don't come back, if you have any question, feel free. It's something that we just wanted to do for the community.